Hello, Pile One. Welcome to your reading. We're going to see how your person sees you. Immediately, what I'm picking on is I have to ask, is this someone you're not in contact with, or is this someone you've had some conflict with, or have things been really bad between this person and you? Because the way they're perceiving you right now is that you have your guards up with them, you're not letting them in, or you're very defensive against them. Like you have a very strong wall right now. You have become somehow stronger. You've taken you're someone who's going into a more peaceful state of mind now. But that doesn't mean that you've had your guards up. They see you as someone who's defensive, someone who's taking their own time, and someone who is pulling back somehow the energy that they put that no sorry that you put into them and getting into their own energy is what I'm seeing here. They look at you as someone who, if this is a romance reading, they still see you as someone they could have a future with, is what I'm getting. But if it's not, if it's a platonic person, then this is someone who thinks that you're just more focused on your own career, your goals, or your life, or your other decisions that you have to make. You're not so focused on them. You're stepping into your power and moving away from them. Even if it's a love person, like a romantic person that you're asking about, then this person definitely looks at you as someone that's also very focused on your future. Now, I'm getting mostly from this that we are leaning towards the romantic side, because there seems to be a lot of pain here. I think either this person has directly caused you pain or something from your past has caused you pain, but either ways they acknowledge this pain that you're in or you've gone through already, and they see you as someone who's taken on a lot. Or maybe if there is no heartbreak or pain in the situation, then they feel like you're somebody who's gone through a lot of disappointments, and as a result of this you've become very stoic now. You're not lowering your guard, you're standing your ground, and you're not just going to let anyone in just like that. Like, they need to prove it to you. And for some of you, the scenario that I'm seeing here is, I can't show these cards because they're a little explicit, but a very specific scenario here is that you used to be someone very nurturing towards this person, and you went through very difficult times with them. Like, they really probably put you through a ringer, or they made you go through a lot, because of which you have pulled back your energy now and you're just taking some time off for yourself. Even with the bee and the pomegranate, what I'm getting here is you were someone who really nurtured them. You gave things to them, you made their life so amazing, and eventually somewhere now you're withdrawn, you're stepping into your own wisdom, you're realizing how this person was, how they've treated you, and how you don't need to maybe put up with them, or you don't need all this in your life, and you're just pulling back and you're standing in your own eternal wisdom, in your own power. And they also probably look at like somebody who brought them look at you as somebody like who brought them immense luck and all the good things in life, and now you're no longer there. So there is this acknowledgement that all the good things that you did for them, and then eventually that all of this has been taken away, and there is this acknowledgement that right now the situation is because of them. And that right now, I would say, as a summing up, is that they see you as someone who's defensive, someone who's stepping into their own power, someone who's not letting them in, someone who's not just gonna come and probably chase them or anything, someone who's pretty much standing their ground, and they can see how powerful you have become, how much more in your energy you've gone back to your element. And they're also, I'm getting this very specific thing that for some of you, they're seeing that duality in your nature now. Like, the very person who could nurture so much and who could give so much and love so much is the one who can also show the other side of their face, which is really strong and like very bold and can cut you off in a go. And I think this person's realizing that they actually had it easier by getting the softer side first. Now they're kind of understanding that, oh yes, this person is also capable of that whole thing, and I kind of triggered this. I got the good stuff and I didn't know how to deal with it. It's a very specific message for a group of you. For someone who this is a very new person, then this person feels like you've become that way because of circumstances. If you have no history with this person, then definitely it's like you've become that way as a result of certain disappointments, and they feel like it's difficult for them to, penetrate that guard and get through to you, and like, just get into your heart or your space. If this is a new person, I would suggest that, see if you're interested, especially, just see if your guard is so high that someone can't get to you. You might want to work on lowering that. If it's not, if it's someone from your past, and if it's someone who's done something to you, then it's your call what you want to do in the situation here, because trust me, your energy, they can feel it, they can really just feel it. So yeah, that's for you. Pile 2, welcome to your reading. So what I'm getting here is that I feel like in this case you enter this person's life probably when they were going through a lot of things, and it feels like this person was probably coming out of a relationship or just getting out of that very difficult phase, and they feel like you came in and you changed everything. You came in with this spark, this excitement, and not the flighty kind of excitement and passion, but a very grounded kind of excitement and passion that they were never used to. You made them move away from this whole attitude that they have, that love didn't mean anything, or this life and these things, this excitement, it would never come again. You took them out of this mindset and really made them feel all those new feelings all over again. And it's reached such a point that this person, somewhere there is this codependency of sorts developed, maybe in a very good way or bad, I'm not sure. Let me pick up on that a bit. It's both, is what I'm hearing. You're on this person's mind, they find you, they see you as someone very attractive, very almost sinfully attractive, is what I'm getting. You're very grounded to them, someone filled with a lot of spark, you're very balanced. They see you as complete future potential, whatever you want to be with them. And they see you as someone who's filled with confidence, and even if you're not someone who believes you are, they see you as someone who's very confident, and you're like this perfect balance between confident and being shy. So especially if you're someone who identifies as a woman and you are in your feminine energy, then they see this beauty in you where you're confident and feminine at the same time. And they see you as someone who in the future, if they have a relationship with you or get into something with you, you're someone who's going to be loyal, perfect, that someone whom they can build that stability with. They literally, somewhere I'm getting that they see you as the one. For a lot of you, this person's planning the future, they are seeing it all with you, your white picket fence and all of that. They really want all of that with you, even if this person is not showing it at this point, because they're still slightly in a recovery energy. Give them some time. You're giving the good vibe. I would suggest, don't push this person to confess, or let them tell you this thing by themselves, because it's a conclusion that they need to draw completely now and tell it to you. So let them go through this process, because they're already looking at you the very right way. And if you do sense some sort of slight codependency developing, where this person's almost like they need you to be alive kind of a thing, maybe just work on that, because we don't want it to become the other extreme. Because from what I'm getting here, you're never off this person's mind, you're always on their mind, they're always thinking of you in almost a very obsessive way. They're like, I would say you're just there. It's like remembering you makes them somehow forget everything else that happened in their past. So see, that still doesn't mean that they shouldn't be working on this. So let them come to you. You be you, what you're doing, it's perfect. They see you as this really enigmatic person who has everything going for them, perfectly balanced, someone they can build something with, and it's all going good here. They also see you as someone who has a very healing capacity to you. And it's basically, the vibe I'm getting here is this person's almost convinced that you came in as some sort of gift to them. So just be yourself, do what you're doing, don't push them, let them come and tell this to you, because it's all good here otherwise. Yeah, thank you, Paldo. Pile 3, welcome to your reading. So what I'm getting here is you are my spiritual pile. And this person that you're inquiring about also somewhere either knows about it, or they know somewhere that they have this inkling that you are the kind to be more connected to the source, or whatever you have to call it. So They acknowledge that about you. And what I'm getting here is this person feels you're very intuitive. Somehow you can pick up on things that, they may not completely understand, or even about them. You seem to be very good at picking up on things. You just know everything about them. You're very empathetic, this person, but at the same time, your empathy is not without boundaries. You have very strong boundaries. You're very grounded. They are immensely attracted to you. They see you as someone with this spark to them that they can't put their hands on, like a finger on it. They just know there's something about you. It's almost otherworldly, is what I'm hearing. It's something very ethereal about you. At the same time, they can see there are traces that you've been through some intense transformations in your life. And somewhere there is a part of you that you keep guarded. Like, they feel like they can never truly understand you. It's like every time they get close, suddenly there's something new. There's something they have not seen, a dimension they've not seen. And you're like this puzzle that they keep trying to solve. I'm hearing that maybe some of you are feeling worried when you hear this, that, oh, what if, there is no mystery to me, and what if he ends up getting bored, or she ends up getting bored, they end up getting bored. Nothing like that. That's the whole thing. It's not about, even if you don't hide those deep dark secrets, there is just something about you that just keeps this person's attention on you, is what I'm hearing. It's like something they can never get enough of, your energy itself. And at the same time, they think, despite all this intuitiveness, empathy, and everything, you're also someone who, is equally level headed at times. You can make some great decisions if required. And overall, you represent like this hope, this something for the better in life, like this energy that only makes you feel like you want to look forward to things. They see you as that spark in their life, that grounded, beautiful energy that they don't know where it came from, but it did. And now that you're here, there's almost like a fated quality. I can't show this card because it's explicit, but yeah, there's almost a fated quality for you, and you're an opportunity for a great romance, is what I'm hearing. If this is not someone you're already with, then this person wants it all with you. They think you're all the qualities they wanted in a very balanced way, and they look at you, and I heard you inspire commitment. If this person is someone who's been afraid of commitment, or is not really the commitment type, you're somehow inspiring that from them. And I'm hearing they might be scared, which is probably why some of them are taking time, but you need to let them go through this process and make that decision, because I'm getting messages from the first two piles through this too. So maybe some of you are watching all three, or maybe two from this. So yeah, this person is seeing that you're making them feel like you're that commitment material. I know it sounds very offensive to a lot of people, but they want a monogamous relationship with you, is what I'm getting here. And um they also feel like, they're you have this resilience to overcome a lot of things. At the same time, they don't have it somehow. If there are obstacles between both of you right now, I feel like while you must be feeling like I can get past these obstacles, we can get past all of this, it's this person feeling like there are things coming between you and them. Because otherwise, this person pretty much wants to rush in and just make things happen with you. These obstacles can be within their mind, or real ones like distance or time, space, career, all of that, whatever they have in their head. This person needs to work around it, because right now the energy I'm getting is that I think this person keeps you on a pedestal. Not think, actually, I'm pretty sure they keep you on a pedestal, and because of that, there's also a self worth thing that's going on where they don't feel like maybe they're on that level. In fact, I'm hearing that some of you think that you're boring, when it's actually that this person thinks they are boring compared to you, and this boring things has been coming into my mind. So this person, they sees you as they have a lot of things in their head about you, like these concepts, spiritual, empathetic, at the same time logical, rooted, grounded in reality. You're like this wholesome being, and at the same time you're like this box full of secrets, and each one they open, they feel like there's something more to you that they can't figure out. I would say this person's smitten. They probably just have so many hopes and dreams for how this can turn out. At the same time, they need to come into their power and take that action towards you. There is nothing here that you can do, is what I heard. You need to be patient with them. It's up to you if you want to wait. Or if this person's already in your life, you may find it difficult to hear from them what they think of you, but you need to give them time. That's what I'm hearing. So thank you, Pile 2. Thank you for stopping by.